Anna Kasparian is an absolute maniac. And let me just explain this. If you want to know who wins an argument, the one who started name calling and cussing is normally the one that lost.
Oh my God.
Wait, if you were Prime Minister Netanyahu,
there's no Hamas in the West Bank, Emily. There's no
Hamas
PLO
pay for slaves.
Oh, the PLO too. They're Palestinians. So by nature, being Palestinians, they shouldn't be allowed.
We're giving you $10,000. Is that a person you'd give us?
All you got to do when you wonder who's winning the argument is the one who's cussing and losing their mind is the one losing. She's the one losing. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Let's get to the next story. Emily Austin and Anna Kasparian. Let me say this about Anna Kasparian. She is the most ignorant woman on the internet right now. She top 5, at least. She got to be top. I see some Sunny Holston, there's a few other ones. Let me not lie. She top 5, though. And let me tell you how stupid these people are. And you will find, and I'm talking about for my people that are smart. Now, for the rest of the trolls in the comment section, say what you want to say. Listen to what she say to this girl, Emily. And I've debated with Emily. I've seen her content, and I've seen Anna Kasparian's content. Listen to what she say about the Jews. They are obsessed with the Jews. If it wasn't for Jew haters, I wouldn't even be talking about the Jews as much. Like, I got to keep combating Jew hate because they can't get the Jews out of their mouth. Okay, roll the clip.
Pointing to that and saying America's a hypocrite. America's abetting war crimes. So in that
case,
which
country said that? Russia, China,
our adversaries.
Or telling
you
us
should
we're
take,
doing
Emily, you should take a good look at what Kyiv looks like versus what Gaza City looks like.
Wait, do not ridicule me. I can see that look of disdain on your face.
It's hypocrisy.
No, let me finish my point. They're pointing to other countries. When they try to find allies in South America, Africa, all around the world, they say, don't hang out with the United States. Hang out with us. Because at least we are not abetting atrocities in Israel. At least we are not hypocrites. That's what I mean. Because they are winning the propaganda war against us. Everything is about propaganda and the war. They don't want an American-led world order. They are trying to topple us. Do you understand? They are trying to topple the American empire. And so this matters. The story around America matters.
It does.
American values matters. We cannot be seen as abetting atrocities. We cannot have the blood of 67,000 women and children on our hands.
So, all right.
Every choice we make is a stand for freedom, even your phone service. That's why I switched to Patriot Mobile, America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. You get the same nationwide coverage, great service, and they back causes that honor faith, family, and freedom. Go to patriotmobile.com/Tatum or call 972-PATRIOT. Use promo code Tatum for a free month of service. Make sure you switch today. That's patriotmobile.com/Tatum or call 972-PATRIOT.
Okay, first of all, again,
I used to like her. I used to like her. But after she say this, like, we have the blood of 67 Gazans on our hands. You talking about because of propaganda, or you talking about because it's our fault? First of all, we haven't fought in that war at all. Second of all, Hamas is responsible for their own people's demise because they hide behind them. We already know the scenario. But you want to blame and act like America should abandon our values and abandon our allies because other people are saying that we're implicated somehow. Man, who gives up what other people say? We live in reality. We live in real life. And the weak wussiness of people is what bothers me. You shouldn't hang around China saying you shouldn't hang around Israel. China, really? China? Slave labor China? Literally harvesting organ China? They are harvesting people's organs. I saw the documentary. People are alive and they go in their chest, they take their heart out while they're alive. Therefore, they can give people heart transplants on the spot with no waiting time. The Falun Gong is getting just eviscerated. China is the one from the Wuhan lab that allowed COVID-19 to spread around the world. And they killed all their people and stuff, so they protected themselves. But everybody else got sick and shut down. The economy was China. Talking about Israel? What are y'all saying? Who's against Israel? Oh, okay. They got a common theme. We're not allies with them and their government sucks. All right, let her continue. Roll it.
Second of all, my thing is when I say they coincide with values, what would you say in the entire Middle East is the closest country to the United States in terms of fair elections, allowing LGBTQ people?
It's an apartheid state. How are you going to say it's fair elections?
Okay,
Palestinians.
Okay, time out. She's a dumb. Behave yourself, Brandon. Behave yourself. You know how stupid you have to be to say it's an apartheid state. Do you know how stupid you have to be to say it's an apartheid state? The people watching this, do you know what an apartheid represents? That's a clear division of race, division by race, right? In apartheid South Africa, white versus blacks. That means this race don't have the same access and don't have the same rights as another race. That's what an apartheid is. In Israel, right now, Arabs have every right to almost everything that the Jews have, probably everything. Arab Israelis serve in the Knesset, they serve in the military, you name it. They vote. How is it apartheid if Jews and Arabs have the same rights in Israel? What are you saying? You ignorant, behave yourself. Because as you claim it's an apartheid blaming Israel, Jews have no access to the West Bank where the Palestinians live. They have no access to Gaza at all. So who is perpetuating an apartheid state? The Palestinians or the Israelis? But since you're a dumb, I want to cuss. Nick, Nick, can you cuss for me? I'm just playing. All right, let this garden tool finish what she's saying.
Aren't allowed to vote, and they're not even allowed to have their own state. They're not. Benjamin Netanyahu said multiple times, "I will not allow the Palestinians to have their own state."
You know why? Because they're
stuck
like
in a situation. Oh my God!
Wait, if you were Prime Minister Netanyahu,
there's no Hamas in the West Bank, Emily. There's no Hamas in the
pay for slave.
Oh, the PLO too. They're Palestinians. So by nature, being Palestinians, they shouldn't be allowed.
If you kill a Jew, we're giving you $10,000. Is that a person you'd give a state? Because you're saying you're making it seem like the PLO are the good guys now.
Man,
when they stop funding people to kill Jews, maybe Netanyahu should negotiate with them. But until they stop raising their kids to say, hey, I know you want to go work and become an engineer, but if you kill a Jew, you'll get $10,000 per Jew.
The PLO is killing Jews in the West Bank. The PLO is on its knees.
Pay for slay.
Beyond deferential to the Israelis, doing everything they can to show we're being peaceful. Let us have our own state.
What about?
We're doing everything can be peaceful. The last shooting that made my wife say you can't go to Israel was when, from the West Bank, the Arabs came over and shot a bunch of people at a bus stop. What are we saying, y'all? They're shooting missiles over. They're attacking people. They cheered in October 7th from the West Bank. What are y'all saying? It's an apartheid state. She is so stupid. Arabs, when the war happened and the Palestinian forces displaced their own people, they made them all go to the West Bank because they thought they were going to beat Israel and they would have them come back after the war. But they lost. So they displaced all their own people. But there was 2 million Arabs that said, I don't want to be a part of the West Bank. They joined Israel and became Israeli citizens. What are you saying? Arabs work in Israel. I went to Israel. I was in Israel for 2 weeks. I saw all the Arabs coming up from Gaza working in Israel. What are you saying? You ignorant. Roll the clip.
But what do they keep doing? What do they keep doing? They keep building illegal settlements. They keep building illegal settlements. They keep building illegal settlements.
What is
pay for slay? You don't care, right? You don't care.
What is
Let me
pay
go in
for
your
slay?
neighborhood. What are you saying?
That's what they do in the West Bank. The PLO funds people to kill Jews. Has this not been something you've been informed of?
Have you not seen these
pay for slay? How about this?
You live in an alternate
Jews
universe.
should be allowed to live in the West Bank.
Why
are Jews not allowed?
I don't.
So you believe in apartheid?
Because they keep building illegal settlements.
What if I build a house legally? I buy land.
They're stealing land.
They don't want Jews in the West Bank.
Why don't they let the Palestinians build houses in Israel?
There's 2.8 million Arabs in Israel living better lives in Israel than the West Bank and Gaza combined. You just hate Jews. I will not.
No, I don't hate Jews.
Then why can't they live in the West Bank?
I hate disgusting,
why can't they live in the West Bank?
Propaganda.
Why can't a Jew live in Gaza?
Human beings like trash like you.
Why can't a Jew live in the West Bank, Anna?
No, it's fucking pathetic. All right, let's move on.
Look who, all you got to do when you wonder who's winning the argument, is the one who's cussing and losing their mind is the one losing. She's the one losing. There is pay to slay. The PLO is paying people money when they kill a Jew. That's why you see them still going over there doing terrorist attacks. When have you seen a terrorist attack where a Jewish person, go and blow themselves up over in Gaza? It didn't happen. But they come over into Israel and blow themselves up. Whenever you ever seen Israelis go over into Gaza and start killing random citizens and taking them hostage and beheading them and putting it on camera? When have you ever seen something like that? It don't exist. They come over into Israel and do these atrocities. They still got hostages. Matter of fact, do we got that video of them fake burying people? It was from the story from yesterday. Let's play that video. I think I don't have the sheet. Just in case you think I'm making this up. They got caught on camera, drone footage, lying. They literally are taking hostages that they killed, and then they're burying them, and then they go and lift them up in the crane and take them out to the humanitarian or the Red Cross and say, we found this person in the rubble. Watch what they do. Look at it. They throw a body out the window. You see them throwing that body out the window? They drag it over there, right? Already set, shallow grave. Then they start burying it. Look at what these people doing, man. They burying it. Why the body was in the house? Why they pull it out and bury it on the side of the place like this? Just watch. Keep watching. Then they go and get the thing to shovel up the rubble that they claim. The rubble from the airstrikes. And they say, whoa, we discovered something as we're digging up the rubble. And then they go and pull it out right here. They go get it. Oh, no, that's what they do. They do it, and then now they trying to discover it. Wow, we just discovered this body. They're taking a picture of it. Look, they're taking photos of it. Explain to me what is going on here. But when you're a Jew hater, when you hate the Jews, because you have no other, I don't know, people are sick. They got a sickness. You are willing to believe everything that the Hamas says. Anna Kasparian is a nut job. You see how she's cussing and screaming at that girl? That girl is literally just saying, what about paid to kill or whatever they have? Pay to slay. It's already been verified that that's a true thing that they do, and she won't even acknowledge it. It's an apartheid state, and apartheid means the division of races. Jews and Arabs have equal access in Israel, but they don't want to be a part of Israel, so they want to be a part of the West Bank. And anybody that know anything about the mapping of the West Bank, it's not just the West Bank like this. It's sections in the West Bank where Palestinians live. There are also parts of the West Bank that's controlled by Israel. But nobody said anything when Jordan owned the West Bank, only when Israel has the West Bank. And that is a problem now. Oh my God, it's a problem. Israelis own the West Bank. The Palestinians have sections where they live, A, B, C, whatever. The Israelis can go over and build property on the West Bank land that they own. And now they're taking over the West Bank and doing all this stuff. It's all deception. It's all deception. I have been to Israel. I bet Anna Kasparian has never been to Israel before. I was there. I shopped. I bought from Arab people. They have their little section where they have the Jews and they have the Arabs. And you go buy stuff from the Arabs that sell, you buy stuff from the Jews. You go to the hotel, when it was Shabbat, the Jews weren't there. The Arabs were running the hotel. And when the Arabs had their holiday, the Jews were at the hotel. They worked in tandem together at every site that we went to, from the West Bank to Israel, the mainland of Israel. We went to the Dead Sea. We went all over Israel. And these people are not living in an apartheid state. they kind of I think they're just like the people that live in the hood. They don't take care of their stuff. We go to the Christian sites in the West Bank, they got cars and trash all in the yard. It's like, you ain't got to be rich to clean your yard up.